So, tracing the pathway of a glucose molecule as it travels through the human body. So, again, we're thinking back to, oh, shoot, did I close that one? No. So we're thinking about how we do this process of respiration. We just traced the oxygen molecule into the cell, and now we're going to look at the glucose molecule. So again, we're thinking about how all these systems sort of work together as we have this molecule moving around the body. So I have helped you get started with this one. You've got 25 of them that you need to figure out the order for. Green is for the digestive system. So, obviously, when you eat something, that's when the glucose molecule is going to enter the body, and that goes through the digestive system. Blue is for when it hits the circulatory system. Yellow is for cellular respiration, so happening within the cell in your mitochondria. And then, which one did I forget to say? Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, and then your respiratory system. Okay, so I've got some of them to help you out. So, number one, you've got the digestive system as your starting point, and you're starting in the mouth. So you're going to have to think about steps 1 through 6 that are going to get you to the point where number 7, it's absorbed by the venule in the villus. So this is in your digestive system or getting into your circulatory system. So everything from here to here will be green. And then you've hit your circulatory system. That's going to last for a while until you actually get into the cell itself. So into the mitochondria, into the cell where cellular respiration is going to happen. Afterwards, you're thinking about how does it finally end up that the carbon dioxide and the water are exhaled during respiration. So down below, you have all the steps. You need to think about how those are going to go in order. So I'm going to open this again. Sorry, you can hear all the students moving in the hallway. I'm going to open this again, and I'm just going to pull up the images that I've copied down below. You should have everything that you need to help you figure out this pathway using the images that I've linked below. So we've got sorry, it's going a little slow here. We'll wait while it loads up. Is it going to go for us? There we go. Okay, so you're starting in the green. Everything from here until blue is going to be with reference to the digestive system. So you need to pull out the steps 2 to 6. So think about when you eat, the pathway that travels down into your stomach. Eventually, from your stomach, it's going to go out your sphincters, pyloric sphincters, and then into the small intestines. So then what happens in your small intestines? That's where we have this movement into the circulatory system. So by the process of diffusion, you're going to have the glucose molecules move across the capillaries in the villus that are in your digestive system. So there's some good information here as well about that. What happens at that point? I think you actually have to go to the bottom picture. So we've got the glucose to move across to the circulatory system, then it goes up through the liver, and then the glucose molecules would be headed back within the circulatory system to the heart. So what happens at that point? You need to think about what's the process when it comes back from the right side of the body and into the heart. So where does it enter? What's the pathway that it follows? I left out the valves. Some people put the valves on in that list, but I took them out. So what's the pathway as it moves into the heart and then back out to the lungs to become oxygenated, and then as it comes back into the heart and enters the left side of the heart, getting ready to pump out to the body. So you need to think about those processes, figure out the order. You've also got, once it goes out to the body and it follows the arteries, it's going to get into a capillary system that's out within the body in different areas, and then you're going to have the diffusion of the glucose molecules into the cells for cellular respiration, and all of those parts are listed here. Yeah, so I think you guys will do okay with this. You just have to kind of think about what makes sense and try putting these in order.